Hey, Shannon, good to be with you.
Thank you. This is Shannon Rose with the Rose Hollywood Report. First question for you, Gabe. Where can people go to find some great travel deals?
Well, certainly check out our website at Travelzoo.com, where we're updating travel deals on a daily basis. We've got some great, even last-minute deals for the upcoming Memorial Day weekend as well.
What are the benefits of using the free social traffic and navigation app from Waze.com?
Yeah, well, this is actually a pretty new app, very neat, very cool. It's a free download off of the App Store for either iPhone or Android. It's got a two-pronged benefit for people who are actually hitting the road. One, it sort of acts as a GPS device without the need for that extra device. In fact, your smartphone becomes your GPS in and of itself, gives you that turn-by-turn navigation technology. But the other neat thing about it is that you're getting real-time road conditions that's generated by actual users. About 17 million people and counting right now have downloaded the app. The more people that download it, the more effective, obviously, this app becomes. When you turn it on before you hit the road, you become part of the network. It tracks how fast you're going and where you're going. If someone ahead of you, for example, is slowing down all of a sudden from 50 to 20 miles an hour, you'll get a heads up on that. You'll get to plan accordingly. They'll tell you if it's because of construction, because of a traffic jam, because of an accident. And it does sort of allow you to either plan alternate routes or at least anticipate that there is a slowdown coming up. It is hands-free and voice-activated, and it's also got a safety feature where if you're actually doing the driving, it blocks your screen so you can't actually fiddle with it. Particularly important, I think, in an era where we're hyper aware of the dangers of texting and driving. Your passenger, though, can actually access the screen and actually do some updating depending on road conditions that you see, and really sort of specify the actual on-ramps and off-ramps where things like accidents or even police officers with radar guns are awaiting travelers behind you.
Gabe, what are some of the top travel tips?
Well, for Memorial Day specifically, the last-minute planner, the procrastinator, going to be a little bit of a tough time finding some airfare deals. Most of the airfare bargains that are out there now really are looking at mid to late summer travel. Great deals to be found, however, in some of the resorts and some key destinations, even some drivable destinations. Seasonality drives a lot of these last-minute deals for a holiday like Memorial Day. The Southeast, for example, in Florida, Memorial Day opens the window to summer travel, and this is a time of year when we start to see some of the best deals in a state like Florida. Big cities that are friendly to business travelers, because business travel slows down on a holiday weekend like Memorial Day. All of a sudden you get more availability in centrally located and upscale hotels in cities like New York or Chicago or San Francisco. And there's some family-friendly destinations as well that have just a lot of availability. Orlando, for example, classic example of just a lot of availability on the ground, lots of timeshares, lots of resorts, lots of hotels, lots of condo rentals, and so you get this huge bevy of availability. We're looking at sometimes 4-star resorts in downtown Orlando for as little as $69 to $89 a night, with free shuttle service to your favorite park. Southern California is starting to see some good deals as well here as a way to open up the summer travel season if you're planning on bringing the kids to Southern California.
What's the best time to purchase airline tickets?
Generally, now we're looking at a pretty comfortable 4 to 8 week window. So if you're planning, say, mid to late summer travel, say even Labor Day travel, this is when you want to do some planning here. The very last minute airfare sale is still happening. Keep in mind, most airlines do release their sales on a Tuesday afternoon, maybe into a Wednesday morning. That's your best window of opportunity to find the deals and to find the greatest availability on those deals. But generally speaking, it is slim pickings if you were looking for a very, very last-minute airfare deal, particularly for a holiday weekend. You want to give yourself about a 4 to 6, maybe 8-week window to lock in some of the more aggressive and competitive fares.
And my last question, how important is it to pre-plan your trip whenever you travel?
Well, certainly that can be your biggest friend of all. If it's about hitting the road, planning things like alternate routes can make the difference between sitting in traffic for hours or avoiding traffic altogether, and really getting to know your destination well, so that particularly if you've never been to this particular destination before, getting to know where the landmark attractions are, where your hotel is situated in reference to some of these landmark attractions, knowing this ahead of time, knowing how much your hotel charges for overnight parking. The more pre-planning you do, I think the more savings you're bound to get.
Well, thank you, Gabe, for joining me right here on the Rose Hollywood Report.
Thanks, Shannon.